We've had a driving rainstorm make its way through the plains, and it definitely is going to be a factor here this afternoon at Empower Field at Mile High in Denver. Today we've got a Week 5 matchup in store here, as it'll be the Jacksonville Jaguars taking on the Denver Broncos. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And they will elect to not bring this one out, as our first drive will begin at the 25. In motion right, that's Hardman. And throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Call that a very strong gain of 24.
Hey, Lion! 11.
ETN up the middle. He'll work his way up the middle for a gain of about 4. Second down. Ball on the 47-yard line. Here's a second down and 6. Lawrence will throw. Flushed out right. Now he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Throwing now, Lawrence on first down. They'll get this out to the flat for ETN. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. First and goal, a chance for an early statement here on the road. ETN is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's second and goal. Lawrence going to move him around a bit. They get this out left. Touchdown, Jaguars. Mecole Hardman, his first touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars are on the board first here this afternoon. Now for the extra point, Daniel Carlson. And that is going to clang off the upright, but folks, there are penalty flags on the field, and this could be a roughing call. Well, that flag puts them on their heels a little bit more defensively as the officials walk it upfield.
Yeah, and they can blame the officials all they want, but bottom line, it's their own fault because, to me, that was an avoidable call. Stay focused and avoid major mistakes like that.
A good hold in these wet conditions. The point after is up and good, and that makes the score 7-0.
Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And as we see so frequently here in Colorado, that one over the end line, so it'll come out to the 25.
Ready, break. Check. Ready.
On the ground, it's Pierce to begin the drive. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around with the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down. You look at this Jaguar defense, and they're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And this group talks all the time about wanting to be better, getting stronger against the run. And to me, it all starts up front. You've got to win the line of scrimmage in order to play against the run very well.
And he's going to get the first down as he covers up after a pretty good shot there.
A gain of 4 yards. Broncos, first down. First and 10 at the 39-yard line.
Hawk 70, Hawk 70. Ready, ready.
First down, they go right back to Pierce. And he can only manage to get a couple. 2nd and 8 coming up. The Broncos at a disappointing 0-4 for the first month of the year. They come into this one knowing it's been a while since they've had a W. They have dropped 4 in a row.
Let me tell you, when you go a month, partner, in this league, without a victory, it gets tough to come to work every day. And in addition, you start to wonder about your job security as well.
Off play action. Britton. Flush to his right. And coughed it up. And the Jags grab it. And to the 43. So down inside the 45 to the 43-yard line. That's where they'll take over. And that play just looked a little helter-skelter from the start. That's the risk as a quarterback. Once you take off with that football, you might fumble it, and he did.
And he was going for the reward, which is gaining yardage, breaking down the defense. But you're right about the risk. Always lurking out there, someone always trying to get to the football. Try to find a place to cover up and slide and protect what you've earned.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
That's tremendous field position that they were given following the turnover, but they've still got work to do to get to field goal range, and the coverage we're seeing isn't going to make it easy.
2nd and 10. Now Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. And he wisely will throw that one away.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after the last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on 3rd down to get their momentum going again.
Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Now Lawrence to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it. And that'll fall incomplete.
That's going to hurt a bit because they needed to come through with a completion there. Now a drive that started with great field position is facing 4th down.
Carlson able to put this one through. Charles, even as long field goals become more and more common, this is still a very rarefied error. Only just over 20 field goals have been kicked from 60 yards or further, and you can add his name to the list now.
And as calm as he tried to present himself, there's no doubt there were some nerves as he lined up to attempt that kick. But once the ball was snapped, he just swept the leg and boom, over the crossbar.
Good starting field position for them as they come up 1st and 10 at the 40.
Buffalo 18.
Back to throw. Britton. Got a man and he hits him in stride. And they get to him after a gain of 6 to the 46.
And I like the idea here. Get the ball in his hands, even if it's in the passing game. 3 catches a week ago, and he does a nice job here to pick up yardage.
Here now, 2nd and 4.
Bronco 80. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Go.
Looking to throw. Britton. This one brought in by Jefferson. And he's able to take it across midfield before going out of bounds. Jefferson has his first catch. He also has a first down.
It's a game of matchups, and that's why you take your receivers and move them around a bunch, especially your best guys. And when they work out of the slot, You often hear the coaches talk about how great it is because it gives you a two-way go. You can break out or you can break in. That makes it hard to defend.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Zay Jones was the intended receiver. And now it's second down. You look at this Jaguar defense. Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
On second down, here's Pierce. Oh, that one well designed as he'll take this down to the 30-yard line. So first and 10 now from the 30. Now they'll throw here out of the gun. He'll get this to his tight end. That's Pat Fryermuth. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. So the ball down to the 16 here for first and 10. And now they'll shift things around. They go play action here on first down. Oh, that's into a sea of bodies, and it's intercepted. Daxton Hill picks it off, and the Broncos are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. Hurry, hurry.
Throwing on first down, Britton. And he's got his man in stride, complete. So give him 5 yards there on the pitch and catch, and that's going to bring up second down. Operating from the gun, Britton. Toward the end zone, but that's going to wind up incomplete.
Oh, they were so close. That close to their first points in the game. Just needed to hang on just a second longer, but he couldn't complete the process of the catch through the jostling from the defender.
They had great starting position to begin the drive, but now they look up at a 3rd and 5. Operating from the gun, Britton, the quick slant caught. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage.
5-yard gain on the play. Complete to number 81, Williams.
And he will take it in for a Bronco touchdown. His second rushing touchdown of the year and 3rd overall. And the Broncos have got it back to within a score. And now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming. And that's caught at the 2. And he'll get into the end zone as the 2-point conversion is successful. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And he'll get it up across the 20 to the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it. And he goes out and gets the job done for them, but I'm quite sure he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. He'll get that out wide to Waddle. And he'll be taken down as that will take us to the end of the first quarter of play. And they'll come up 2nd and 7. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll go down shy of the 40 at the 41. That one a first down pickup of 8.
Yeah, once more, strong running, excellent blocking at the point of attack. They've got a nice little drive brewing right here.
Easy. Read it, 24. Read it, 24. Go, let's go.
On first down, Lawrence. There goes a deep ball, end zone. And that is caught. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Jalen Waddle, his 6th touchdown of the season. And they are able to add on to their advantage. Well, you know he can be explosive, and he's ultra-explosive there on the fly route.
And you know how many times we've talked to coaches and we've had quoted back to us, well, you know something? When you execute really well, it doesn't matter if they know it's coming or not. Well, sometimes athleticism beats you as well. He just took off and went. And that's almost like one of your Turkey Bowl games, isn't it? Just go long,
Backyard.
man. I'll hit you. And it worked really well for them.
And there will not be a return here. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25-yard line.
Let's go.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
They'll get this into the hands of Dillon, complete. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
Good, sure hands there from a guy not accustomed to catching a whole lot of passes. But how about the way he was able to pull that one in and pick up good yardage?
Ready.
First and 10, it's Pierce. 5 yards is the tally on first down. That brings up 2nd and 5.
That's a really good gain right there. They pick up 5 yards halfway to a first down. The only problem now in the huddle, everyone's going to want to touch the football. There'll be a lot of chattering now because they've seen that they can move the line of scrimmage.
Bronco 80. Ready.
This thrown quickly out to Jones. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. A gain there of 21 yards. That's how you draw up the run-pass option right there. You get a chunk play out of it.
And you know quarterbacks love to throw the RPOs because oftentimes they're in-breaking routes, but receivers love it even more. The ball gets to them quickly, allows them to put some moves on in the secondary.
Warrior 70.
Slot man moves right. And he'll get it here on the touch pass. Now inside the 25. The solid stiff arm. And he's out of bounds. Almost gets to the 10. That's now a pair of explosive plays in succession, both north of 20 yards. From down at the 12, it's 1st and 10.
1st and 10 at the 12-yard line.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Cougar 19.
Back to the ground with Pierce. And he's going to get about 4 down inside the 10 to the 9.
Well, that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing formation, showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
Here we go.
9-yard line, 2nd and 6.
Panther 60. Panther 60. Let's go.
Back to throw. Britton. That is caught at the 7-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup there. And now we've got a 3rd and 4.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran it a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line, but once he made the catch, nowhere to turn upfield and gain any yardage.
65 catch, 65 catch, 18 Rattler, 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
They just do get the playoff as he'll look to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Denver. Justin Jefferson from 6 yards away. And the Broncos have cut it back within a score. Well, with this rookie QB, we talk a lot about his ball placement and how good he can be at laying it right in there. I think we just saw, Charles, though, the strength of that arm. That was an absolute rifle for the completed touchdown.
It absolutely was, and let's face it, you think he was really ready to get that first touchdown? Absolutely. He threw that pass with authority, just as you described. Big-time arm right there, and let's face it, a lot of quarterbacks used to be pitchers in baseball. The fastball was usually their best pitch, and we saw it there.
So 2 successful two-point tries now for them.
And you know what it does? It gives you a boost, a huge one for your team because, hey, you're dominating them now. They can't stop you either scoring touchdowns or two-point conversions. But how about the defense? You don't know what to do at this stage. You can't stop them in any direction.
And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
Let's go.
Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And thus far, the weather has not slowed this offense down one bit. They've looked good so far in the first half.
They certainly have, and think back to our meeting with the head coach, and we asked him because we saw the forecast for this game, didn't we? We said, hey, have you prepared for this? And he talked about the different drills that they've done in adverse conditions, the wet ball drills, things of that nature. He said, I don't think it's going to slow us down much. We tend to handle it pretty well, and he's been right.
Following the incomplete pass, here they go again. 2nd and 10 from the 25.
Here we go.
Here's Lawrence to throw. He'll get this off to ETN. And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 1:58 left to play till we hit halftime. Third and 2.
13,
In motion right, that's Hardman. They'll run with ETN. And they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence. Pass taken in by his big tight end. And he is going to have the Jaguars first down. And they get it easily. A gain of 5 on 4th and 1. Draw play, ETN. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. And quickly, they get to the line. They go play action with Lawrence. Throw left side complete. That's Schultz. That one a first down pickup of 8. Now Lawrence changing the play. On 1st and 10, it's ETN. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2. 2nd down and 4. Looking to throw, Lawrence. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. Followed a gain of 3 on the play. And that's going to make it 3rd down and less than a yard.
Hey, let's face it, you can put any Halloween costume on him. You're not going to be able to disguise him because for a tight end of his size, difficult to sneak him anywhere, but that's what they tried to do. Lined up on his right, tried to work his way back to his left, but just a minimal gain as the defense was able to react quickly.
So 3rd and inches, and this will be the 9th play of the drive. From the shotgun, Lawrence working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So with 1 second left in the half, on is the field goal unit. This will be a 37-yard attempt. The kick by Carlson is good, and that will do it for this first half. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. Forecast calling for more of the same. The rain set to continue as we are underway in the second half. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. Well, Charles, in that first half, we saw a fair amount of offense on both sides of the football, and now the team trailing here will start with it in the third quarter.
And we both know this coach pretty darn well, don't we? Because his game planning is always on point. And now that he's getting the ball to start the second half, how about all the offense that you already referenced in the first half? He'll put that all together and come out with something really strong, I believe, to get things going here in the third quarter.
And he's going to take this across midfield into Jacksonville territory. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up second.
Now they'll change things up. And Pierce gets it again on second down. And he'll be taken down at the 44-yard line. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
Second and 2 is prime time for a little bit of a gamble, isn't it? Open up the playbook. Go play action. Toss that bad boy deep. But in this situation, go ahead and give it to your back. Let him pick up a first down. Keep the sticks moving.
Dragon 60. Panther 11. Panther 11.
On 1st and 10, Britton. And this is caught by Evans. And he's able to break out one tackle, but then quickly brought down. Only able to gain a couple there, and it's second down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Give him a gain of 5 on the completion. And now we've got a 3rd and 3. That's a staple of this offense. Drag route to the tight end.
Yeah, he was unable to use his size to break off much more yardage after the catch, but still an effective gain nonetheless.
Viking 18. Ready.
Pierce will try to pick it up. And that one going nowhere from the start as he's met in the backfield and goes backwards. And this will be a long field goal if the skies were clear. But here in the rain and the elements, they'll go for it on 4th. Now, meanwhile, they go for it on 4th down, and my goodness, incomplete. The Broncos unable to convert here on 4th. And the Jaguars are going to take possession here on the turnover on downs. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Play action. It's Lawrence. Here's a diving catch right side. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
As they began this drive, I was wondering how they were going to attack since they're playing with the lead. Would they continue to try and push the ball downfield? Well, after one play, it appears that the answer is yes.
On 1st and 10, it's Lawrence. He lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone. And it'll be intercepted. Desmond King picks it. And the Broncos are going to get the football here as the ball will come out to the 20. So this offense moving the ball well, trying to open up a 2-score lead here in the third quarter. But now potentially a play that could have big ramifications.
Yeah, you've driven the ball down the field. Things are looking up, but it takes just one bad decision to throw things off the rails.
7 Pirates! 7 Pirates! Street!
And they'll send the tight end in motion here. Now a play fake here on 1st down. That's down the field for Jefferson. And that's caught inside the 35. And all the way home for a Bronco score. Justin Jefferson, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year. And the Broncos have taken the lead here in this third quarter. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And that gives them a 3-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. This taken in right around the goal line. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And we'll see if they can bounce back from that last drive. In particular, if they can bounce back at the quarterback position, Charles, after into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. And the Broncos are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield. 2nd straight drive now here, Charles, that have ended with an interception.
And I just wonder, because I don't think it's going to rattle him necessarily, but I also wonder if it's going to nerve him a little bit. Does it lead to another one? Or does he find a way to pull it together and become sharp again?
They run on 1st down as they're able to get this forward for about 4. And they'll go right back to Pierce.
Back-to-back 4-yard runs. Now, if they just do that all the way downfield, ball ends up in the end zone, but that's a little difficult to do.
Yeah, I think now 3rd and 2, that defense ready to stiffen up and stop that run.
Ready.
Going for it with Pierce. And he's going to have the 1st down at about the 38. The 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue.
Well, partner, none of these runs individually have added up to a whole lot.
Now 3 plays, all 3 short runs, but together a 1st down.
Yeah, it's amazing how the narrative changes when you string them together.
And that'll be complete to Dillon. And he's going to be out of bounds down around the 35-yard line. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. And it's 2nd down.
Let's go.
Jefferson moving in motion left. And he'll get an opportunity with it on the touch pass. He's into space past the 25. Now he's loose down the left sideline. And he will score. Touchdown, Denver. Justin Jefferson, 35 yards. And the Broncos add 6 to their lead.
And remember, partner, that's a rookie quarterback back there. Apparently, he's getting the hang of this NFL thing pretty quickly.
And 3 touchdown passes. You're right, he looks comfortable. What are they doing? Anything in particular?
Well, they keep talking about making sure they're giving him plays that fit his talents and also maybe shrinking the playbook a little bit. They did tell us that. Bottom line, he's really good.
Now after the touchdown, here's Piñeiro to kick it off. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Now, they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Well, this is where leadership really comes into play. How's the head coach handling it? The offensive coordinator? Sometimes they just make a joke. All right, guys, had your fun? All right.
Throw it out the window.
Yeah, let's get back on track here. And sometimes that'll work just fine.
I guess it's time now to lean on that leadership. On second down, a run with Etienne. And he'll be brought down right around the 37.
2nd and 1, and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
I'll tell you, far from ideal conditions to play in, but neither offense has had much trouble. Plenty of points to go around. 1st and 10. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
And a smart play there. He's probably saying, I wish I would have done that on the last drive instead of throwing the interception.
Second and 10 now. 3rd quarter action in Denver.
11.
Running out of the gun with Etienne. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. Under a minute to go in this 3rd quarter as they come up 1st and 10. Lawrence. He'll get this out to the flat for Etienne. And here he'll be brought down a little shy of the 35 at the 36. And they're going to speed things up here. Out of the gun, it's Lawrence. Etienne bringing in another one. It'll be a gain of just a yard, and it's 3rd and 4 now.
As a defense, you're more balanced when you're in zone coverage because you're able to keep your eyes on the quarterback and see the play develop in front of you. They're able to keep the quick pass in front of them and stop it right at the line of scrimmage.
They'll send a receiver here in motion right. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down. Welcome back now to Denver. It's Jaguar football, but a little work to do for them. They trail here as we start the 4th. The Jaguars on 3rd down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 4. Back to the ground with Etienne. And he's going to have the 1st down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Etienne once more. And a hard-working run here as he's got it inside the 20, down to the 17. So signs of life in what's been a dormant offense in this 2nd half. Here's 1st and 10. Meanwhile, Lawrence's throw complete into the hands of Schultz here. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6 at the 13-yard line.
Lawrence now going to move him around. A shotgun snap and again to Etienne. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Now they'll audible to something else. And they'll run with Etienne. And this is going to result in losing yardage. They're driven back to the 8-yard line. So they take the flag and the yardage that comes with it. So now from half the distance closer, here's 1st and goal. Etienne trying to get to the goal line, but he's going to be stopped just short at the 1. 2 of their 3 red zone trips so far they've come up empty on. They'll look to reverse that trend on. And this time he is in. Travis Etienne, his second rushing touchdown on the year. And the Jaguars have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Extra point by Carlson, up and good. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter.
Jaguars 27. Daniel Carlson set to kick off.
Following the touchdown, ready to kick it away is Carlson. And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've been rolling the last couple of drives, each inning in touchdowns. So this game is flipped. They were down. Now they're up with the football. We'll see how they handle it.
Can we get a spy on the headset now between the head coach and offensive coordinator? Because they've been in attack mode. How do you get back into the game? Now they have the lead. Do you stay on the attack? Or do you dial it back a little bit to try and protect this lead?
My cop-out answer would be somewhere in the middle. I think it's going to be a fine line, isn't it?
I think you're exactly right, but I do think if they can stay aggressive and keep them on their heels, they'll be best served that way.
Ready up.
So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
Ready.
Pierce now up the middle. Shavarius Ward in on the tackle. And I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to take it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That was a particularly nice play because not only was it his job to force the play inside, he was actually able to fold inside himself and make the tackle ultimately. Very nicely done.
Let's go now.
Here we go, 3rd and 1. Gut check time on both sides.
19 Tiger, 19 Tiger. 60 Bison, 60 Bison. Go.
Give to Pierce now on the option. And he's got the first as they'll bring him down at the 28-yard line. 80 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the fourth quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. 19 yards on the pickup there, and now they'll have it 1st and goal.
Hold it ready.
Jefferson moving in motion left. He's going to handle it on the touch pass. And he will maneuver his way down to about the 7. And now, defensively, they're going to burn their first timeout. Remember, they get an extra time built in coming up here shortly at the 2-minute warning. The line of scrimmage, the 7 now on 2nd and goal.
79 Bronco.
Off the play fake. Britton. And it is caught by Williams for a Denver touchdown. A 7-yard touchdown grab. And the Broncos will add to their fourth quarter lead. Piñeiro's extra point up and good. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. Now after the touchdown, here's Pinheiro to kick it off. And it'll come out to the 25. Austin not going to try and return it.
At their own 25-yard line.
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Now Lawrence. Throw right side, going to be caught by Hardman. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 17
2 minutes left to play in this football game here on EA Sports. So it's Jaguar football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they search for a late score. The 2 timeouts still remaining, but scoring quickly, a must. It's 1st and 10. Now Lawrence. That's going to be caught downfield by Chark. And he will go out right near the 35-yard line. Clock management definitely critical here if they want to get back in this game.
Absolutely agreed. They have to up the tempo in this case, down a couple of scores. Want to make sure they have a chance to win this ball game.
Throwing on 1st down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Ooh, that's certainly not the worst thing. It stops the clock and lets your offense catch its breath and lets us exhale a little bit. Now I expect them to call a couple plays in the huddle, so they're ready if a tackle happens inbounds.
Another try, 2nd and 10 now. Back to throw, Lawrence. Eluding the pressure right. Nothing open downfield, so he'll throw it away.
Back-to-back incompletions, but we know this is definitely 4-down territory. Time not on their side. I don't think they want to try and get the 1st down in 2 installments. I think they got to go and get it right here, right now.
Throwing now, Lawrence. A short one going to be taken in here by Schultz. And he'll be brought down at the 34, well short of the 1st down marker. Did they maybe play that too safely on 3rd down? I know you don't want to just throw a ball blindly downfield, but that didn't help them a whole lot.
I think they probably said if it's open, take the shot. If not, get something safe because we do have 4th down to try and pick it up.
A 51-yard attempt.
The kick by Carlson is good. So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And checking the timeouts, they do have 2 defensively, but no real need to use them as they're not going to be able to stop the clock after that. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 29-yard line.
Pierce takes it straight ahead. And give him 6 yards here as he stopped near the 35 at the 34. Now the Jags will use the 2nd of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 45 seconds left to go in the game. A yard all they need, but it's 3rd down. Operating from the gun. Britton. He had a man open, but he missed him, and it's incomplete. Something we haven't really seen much of from him, an incomplete pass.
Yeah, last week he finished at 70%. This week he's up over 80%. I don't know how you slow him down. Pass rush is usually the best way because a quarterback on his back usually can't complete a pass.
And here's a big one now. Try to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down. Looking to throw. Britton. And it is caught. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's this one in the win column.
What kind of fortitude does it take to go for it on fourth down late in the fourth quarter, knowing that a turnover on downs could turn out to cost you the football game? I don't know if I could have made that call if I was down on the sideline. That's as gutsy as they come, and it may just seal them the victory.
5 points of contact necessary at this stage as they'll run on first down. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go in the game. I guess the simple question, why not just take a knee there?
I don't understand either why you would take any sort of a chance. We've seen it happen in the game of football. Doesn't matter whether you've watched high school, college, or the NFL. Some people get a little greedy, try to get that extra running play in, and it can backfire on them.
Another run on second down, trying to cover up. Charles, why didn't they just take the knee there?
You're asking the question that I'm asking as well, because we've seen a lot of football where coaches decide maybe they get a little greedy. I don't know if they're doing it for stats or for what reason. We've seen it happen in college. And how about in the NFL? The miracle of the Meadowlands. All they had to do was take a knee and the game was over. The Giants ran it one more time. Ball popped free. Philadelphia picks it up and wins the game.
What year was that?
1978. I think it was in November.
That one final throw here is incomplete, and that is how this one will come to an end. Well, somebody lit a fire under that offense during the break, Charles. Remember, they trailed at intermission. They come out, they have the big second half, and that lifts them to the victory.
And Brandon, trailing at halftime, we always talk about teams making adjustments. You know what the best adjustments usually are? It's just executing better. Because the game plan you put in place at the beginning of the week often still holds. You don't have to make wholesale changes. You just have to do it a little bit better, a little cleaner. And they did that in the second half, and that led them to victory.
So for the Broncos, it took a while, but they finally get that first win after 4 straight losses. And they'll get another home date next week as the Raiders will come to town. Meanwhile, for Jacksonville, they'll fall to 1-4 with a loss. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.